أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على الرسول رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the Al-Quran. Understand Al-Quran the easy way. Your today is the last day with me and the lesson is sound. This lesson is important in this respect. We will cover some important points regarding the concepts. For example, in the beginning of the QC1, we start this slide. This slide is the base slide of the QC1. Almost complete course runs around this slide. So it has three components. The first, I call it one pair or the group, first pair or the first group. It comprises huwa means he, huwa means they. So it's a one pair. You have to take it's always in a one pair. The second, the sign, look, the exact sign for the huwa is it's a right angle almost on the elbow joint, pointing one finger to the right. That is the exact huwa. Huwa means he. And for the plural, we have the forefinger at the right angle of the elbows. That is mean they. One thing. Some teachers in a hurry or non-knowingly, they say, okay, below the shoulder is the past, above the shoulder is the future or the mudari. But Dr. Saab has defined is exactly that is the required. Anyhow, you can do in any way, but you should at least, as an assistant for teachers, must knowing that. This was the first group or the first pair. The second, it's have a different color. It's actually comprise anta, you, ana, I. How we signed them? It's again at the 90 degree at the elbow to the front and one finger to self. When you front, you have anta, you. When to self, it means ana, I. The third component or the third part of this table is in the green part and it presents the plural nouns. Just like antum, you, ana, nahnu, we. Again, the level of the sign is 90 degree at the elbow, pointing forefinger to the front. It means antum. And if you point the forefinger same or at the same level, that means nahnu, we. So this is the concept one. You should be clearly knowing the sixth component of this table in the form of three pairs, different three colors, their exact meaning, their pointing position, their sides, and the fingers. Look, this is the complete table. Wa, he, they, anta, you, ana, I, antum, all, none. Of course, you will get the complete table whenever you are doing the revisions or you are even teaching, you will have the complete table. You will not have like this. This is only with the Dr. Abdulaziz Abdul Rahim. He has the original slides and he just uses in this way as I have tried to make myself. I have not got from anywhere this slide. I myself have built these slides on the same table and this is the actual word. But when you get the complete table, how you will do now, it's your brain works. It's in three components. Wahum, antana, antuna. The way he practices or teaches, he revises at least 5 to 6 times this table. How? he will start from the, as he has the original slides, he will start from here. Huwa he. Huwa he. Then he shows the second component. Then he will say, okay, revise thrice with me. Huwa he. Huwa he. Huwa he. Then he has different techniques. At time he said, okay, what is the meaning of huwa? Students say, what is the meaning of? At time he say, okay, I will point, you tell me the words and meaning. Or tell the words and then. After this pre-practice, he goes for the second component. Anta, you, ana, anta, ana. Anta, you, anta, you. Or he's revised only in English 3 times. Anta, ana, anta, ana, anta, ana. Then with translation, anta, you, and I. Then he say, okay, tell me, what is anta? What do you mean? Ana. Then he goes for the third component and he say, antum. Please repeat 3 times. Antum, antum, antum. So he at least has revised that. Then he say, okay, let's go for the complete table. Huwa, he, they, anta, you, ana, I, antum, all, nahnu. How many? 4 times. He said, okay, do once more. Huwa, he, they, anta, you, ana, I, antum, all, nahnu. Then he gave, okay, one last time, and thus he complete the 6 times revision on a one table. You will not get so much time in the revision. So you have to do what, once if you want to demonstrate, just demonstrate in here. Huwa, he, they. Give a break. Anta, you, ana, I. Give a break. Antum, you all, nahnu. And then request the participant to revise. At least if you have revised once, at least 2 students should revise. So 1:2 ratio of the time be distributed. In the division, if these 15 minutes, you have got only 5 minutes, remember, and the 10 minutes are of the students. And that will be in 1:2 ratio. So this was about the concept of this table. Then, of course, you have got the second concept is about the 3 verbs and the 3 nouns. The 3 verbs, they are Madi, Mudare, Amal. We have talked about a lot on that. Just you have the concept. Fa'ala, he did, yafalu, he does, if he. And now you know that exactly. When you say Fa'ala, it is not long. Fa'ala has a list behind. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'alu, fa'altu. When you say yafalu, it is not alone. It's a key. It's opened the box of the mudare. Yafalu, yafalu, the tafalu. When you say ifal, it's not a long word. It's ifal, batafal. Then you go ahead with the 3 noun keys. It's a concept. Fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. The moment you know these 3 noun keys, you fit them in this box. Fa'ala, yafalu, ifal, we did. The 3 keys we brought is fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. These fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l, remember, they can be used with alif lam. They can be separated with tanween, with damatan, fatatan, kasratan, or it may come as a plural, wawnun, yanun. So before we go for that practice, let's to have the concept of the ism. Ism have 4 aspects to be considered. One is called the state. State may be that is Matan, or it may be Fatah, Fatatan, or it may be Kasra, Kasratan. And it may be even not appearing any sign, in Ma'alan or Tabdilan. The second is called the gender. Gender, it may be plural, it may be masculine, it may be feminine. Then is the number. What is the number of that ism? If there is a singular, is a dual or it's a plural. And the last is the it's Rusad. Rusad means the kind. What kind of it is? It's a common or it's a proper. Until unless you know these full aspects. I'm sorry, the English slide, I could not place it, though I have got the English slide for this. This is my original slide. I myself have made. I have converted it in English, but unfortunately, I could not place that. In the same way, this is again the concept. Either it is in Raf when it is a Dhamma or double Dhamma. It's Nas, called Nas when it is have a one fatha or the double fatha. It's in Jar when it is a one kasra or the three kasra. So these terms you are not supposed to teach or tell in the QC1, but as a teacher or the assistant teacher, you should be familiar. Of course, no, you are in advanced courses, level 2, 3, 4, you must be hearing these words, they are not new for you. Or if I have not heard, you will hear soon. Then the nouns, they are of three types. One, they changes. They have all the three forms, mean the Raf, Nas, Jar, mean having Dhamma, Pata, Kasra. They are called Munsarif in Arabic. Then Ghair Munsarif are, they are called the dicot. Ghair Munsarif are called dicot. They have two forms. And then is a Mabni, it's not changing. They are fixed. Look to have a concept. The Rafa or the Dhammas, they are 80 to 85% of the total nouns in Arabic. They have three shapes. Just like a person may have three types of clothing, when sleeps something else, when works something else, when going a party or have a certain different dress. Normally we have these three types of dresses. Who can afford? So in the same way, the noun when have a three forms, mean the Dhammatan, Fatatan, Kasratan, or it have a Rafa, Nas and Jar. We call them Marib Munsarif. They are 80 to 80. Forget about the terminology. Have the concept. The second, they are 15 to 18%. They are dicot. Dicot means they have only two shapes. In Rafa, they will have the same. In Nas, they change it. In Jar, they have the same shape. Meaning they have two shapes, dicot. And what about the rest 2 to 3%? They are called Mabna. Mabna and Mabni, both the words are used. They have the same dress in all them. They don't change it. They have one form, whatever they are having. So nouns are of three. One, having three shape, having two shape, having one shape. One shape, they are less 2 to 3%. The dicot are double shape, they are 15 to 18%. And of course, the rest 80 to 85%, they fall in this category. Look, we can say Mahmudun. Mahmudun, it's a noun. It have a double dhamma. In Nas, it will have a double fatha. In Kasra, it will have a double kasra. So we can say Mahmud has three shapes. Mahmudun, Mahmudan, Mahmud. If I give you Ibrahim, look, it have only two forms. Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahima. It means its Nas and Jar is the same thing. What is their identification? The most important definition of these rare munsarif is they don't have a tanween. One. Secondly, they don't have a kasra. Kasra does not come below them. Third, they normally don't take the alif lam. Then come the mabni. The mabni, they are all the three forms same. In Raf, they are same. Tilka, tilka, tilka. No change. Haza, haza, haza. Allazi, allazi, allazi. They all are mabni because they don't change it. They're all the three states, but still they all have the three form of state. How we come to know? The sentence tense, the construction tense, the reference to the construction of the sentence. It tells either it is rough, nos, or jam. Look, the dicot example. Suleimanu, Suleimana, Aishatu, Aishata, Aisha. They don't have the tanween, they don't have the kasra, and they have only two forms. Look, normally those nouns which have all the three forms, they appear like that. Fa'ilun, fa'ilan, fa'il. When we attach alif lam, of course, you know the double dhamma come into single dhamma. The double fatha become a single fatha. The double kasra become a single. It means a normal noun, which is 80 to 85%, they fall under this category. They have the 6 shapes. Fa'ilun, fa'ilan, fa'ilin, al-fa'ilu, al-fa'ila, al-fa'il. How many shapes? 6. As I told you, this is the verb. Fa'ala, yaful, iful. We have talked it too much in 18 lessons. We have talked, starting from lesson 9, you talk. Leave them. We are not talking about the nouns. Fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. When they have dhammatan, they maybe have fa'ilun, fa'ilan, fa'il. When they have alif lam, al-fa'ilu, al-fa'ilan. 6 form. Oh. Maf'ul. Maf'ulun, maf'ulan, maf'ulin. Al-maf'ulu, al-maf'ula, al-maf'ul. Again, 6 form. Okay. Failun, failan, failan. Failing. Al-failu, al-failan, al-failu. 6 form. But they have many more shapes. As you know, they are the masculine, there are the feminine also. From phyla, you have, okay, let's close the masculine first. Plural. Phylun, phylene, phylene. It means 3 shapes. Mafulun, mafulin, mafulin, again 3 shapes. Failun, failun, failun. But remember, these are without alif lam. If you put the alif lam, al-failu, al-faili, al-failuna, al-failina, al-failin. Al-mafuluna, al-mafulina, al-mafulin. It means again 6. 6 words in the single form. Things have come in the plural. How many? 12. Now they have double. Now come to the feminine. We say feminine is also there. Fa'ilatun with double dhamma. Fa'ilatan with double fatha. Fa'ilatin double kasra. It means it has a 3 more form feminine with double dhamma, double kasra, double. If I attach the alif lam, again it have 3 forms. Al-fa'ilatu, al-fa'ilata, al-fa'il. It means the feminine also has 6. Now how many they have come? 6 were the singular for the masculine, 6 was the plural for the masculine, 12, 6 for the feminine. How many? 18. What about the plural? Feminine also had the plural. Fa'idatun, fa'ilatin, fa'ilatin. If attach alif lam, al-fa'ilatu, al-fa'ilati, al-fa'ilati, 6. It means 6 of the 6 singular plural of masculine, 12. The same way, 6 for the singular feminine and 6 for the plural 12. How many? 12 and 12? 24. Hold on, we have more. Let's complete the from maful. We have the mafulatun, mafulatan, mafulatin, al-mafulatu, al-mafulata, al-mafulati. Again, Same. And have the plural mafulatun, mafulatin, mafulatin, al-mafulatu, al-mafulatan. It means maful also have that 24 form. So having this all in your brain, let me to take you to the original state. Here we had the masculine form. The singular is Muslimun, Musliman, Muslim. Three forms of the noun, 80 to 85% noun, they fall into. But this is singular. What about the dual? Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimain. How many? 3 and 3? 6. What about the plural? Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslim. How many? Actually, every such noun, either masculine or feminine, will have 9 forms. 3 for singular, 3 for dual, 3 for plural. But what about the alif lam? If I attach alif lam, this complete will have the al-muslimu, al-muslima, al-muslimi, al-muslimani, al-muslimaini, al-muslimaini, al-muslimuna, al-muslimuna. How many? 9. 9 and 9? 18. 18 are for the masculine. What about the feminine? Again, the same formula. They have the similar Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. For the dual, Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslim. For the plural, Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. How many? 9. But if I attach the alif lam, I will get the 9 more. Al-Muslimatu, Al-Muslimata, Al-Muslimati, Al-Muslimatani, Al-Muslimataini, Al-Muslimatain, Al-Muslimatu, Al-Muslimati. Only difference that when you attach the alif lam, the double tanween changes into single. Double dhamma becomes single dhamma, double fatha comes the single fatha, double sub comes the. So it means a complete noun has how many forms? 36 forms. 18 for the masculine, 18 for the feminine. If I say fa'ilun, it's not a noun. It has 36 forms. Fa'ilun, fa'ilan, fa'ilin. Fa'ilatne, fa'ilaini, fa'ilani. Fa'iluna, fa'ilina, fa'ilina. Al-fa'ilu, al-fa'ila, al-fa'ili. Al-fa'ilani, al-fa'ilaini, al-fa'ilani. Al-fa'iluna, al-fa'ilina. Mafulatun, mafulatan, mafulatin. Al-mafula, mafulatane, mafulataini, mafulatain. Mafulatun, mafulatin. Al-mafulatu, al-mafulata, al-mafulat. Al-mafulatani, al-mafulataini, al-mafulat. Al-mafulatu, al-mafulati. 18 and 18. 60. If you want to have practice and you want to have a fluency, just take few words which have the masculine and plural both forms. Just we say Muslim, Muslimatun, Kafir, Kafiratun, Mushrik, Mushrikatun, Salih, Salihatun, Sabir, Sabiratun, Shakir, Shakir. Take few words. Do this complete 36 word exercise on only 5. You will be complete. Knowing and having the master on that. That is not required. That was just for your knowledge. When we say file, it's not the 6 words. It has a complete 36. While in fa'ala, they are only 14. Yafalu, only 14. Fa'ala, 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 fa'alu. Fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'altum, fa'alti, fa'altuma, fa'altunna, fa'altu, fa'alna, fa'alna. Or you can say for the masculine, fa'ala, fa'ala, fa'alu. Here for the family, fa'alat, fa'altama, fa'alta, fa'alna. Here we say fa'alta, fa'altuma, fa'altum, Only 14. Same in the mudari. Yaf'alun, yaf'alani, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, yaf'alani, yaf'alna, taf'alu, taf'alani, taf'aluna, taf'alina, taf'alani, taf'alna, afalu, nafalu. Mudari also has the 14 form. But here the nouns have 6. They all not be required or at time not coming. But in Masraf, at time once sigha when come, you exactly should know from where it is coming. Is it a singular or a dual or plural? Is a masculine or a feminine? It's a rafa or a nas or the jar. So that was to just to give only the knowledge or touch about that. Say the Muslim, we have, this is a complete table of that. Muslimun, Musliman, Musliman, Muslimani, 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 Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. This was the masculine. What about the feminine? Again, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin, Muslimatani, 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 Muslimatun, Muslimat. These are the 18. Attach alif lam, you will get the double number, that is 36. What about those nouns which don't have the opponent? They either are masculine or they are feminine. Just like have an example, kitab. It's a masculine word. It does not have the feminine. Then it will have kitabun, kitaban, kitabin. For the dual, it will have kitabani, kitabaini, kitabaini. For the plural, it have a different word. Kutubun, kutuban, kutubin. Only 9. But if you attach the alif lam, al-kitabu, al-kitaba, al-kitabi, al-kitabani, 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 al-kutubu, al-kutuba, al-kutubi, then it becomes 18. So any words which does not have the opponent, they will have only 18 form. Let's have another. Jannah. This is a feminine. Kitab was the masculine. Let's have a feminine. Jannatun, jannatan, jannati. And the dual is jannatane, jannataine, jannatane. The plural is jannatun, jannati, jannat. This is 9. Attach alif lam. Al jannatu, al jannata, al jannati, al jannatane, al jannataine. Al jannatu, al jannati. So the lunch lesson is that those nouns which have the masculine as well as the feminine, they will have 36 form. And those which have only either a masculine or the feminine form, they will have 8. Now, how we identify the feminine? The thumb rule is that it's a pet rule in Arabic. Every noun will be taken as a masculine. Every noun will be taken as a masculine. Every noun is considered as a masculine until unless it's proved it's a feminine. Until unless you know or prove, you can take it masculine. What are the signs? How you come to know it's a feminine? There are 3 signs. Either there is a round at the end, just like Jannatun, Ayatun, Suratun, Salihatun. Or even you use to make this formula for certain names, just like Muslim, Muslimatun, Saleh, Salatun, that is a base concept. From Abid, Abidatun, Alim, Alimatun, Mu'min. Second is called Alif Mamduda. What is Alif Mamduda? If at the end of a ism, there is a alif followed by a hamza, that is called Alif Mamduda. At the end of a ism, if you have a alif followed by a hamza, it is called Alif Mamduda. Just like Badao, Amrao, Safrao. Usually the color, Saudao, they all are feminine. The third sign is there may be Alif Maksura. What is Alif Maksura? If you see I standing Alif na, Aula, they are our family. So these are the three signs. They are called ilama, or the sign which indicate family. But of course, you have to keep your window open of the brain. There may be some exception, just like Talha to Usama to Hamza to, they all have the round two, but they are not a family. Okay, let's have a story. You must have got tired of this boring lesson of the graph. I'm sorry, I could not place the English version. Let's to revise in Urdu. एक हर्क के दौरान एक सिपाही समा में यानी आसमान में एक तारे को देखते नींद में चला गया। जब शम्स यानी सूरज तुलू हुआ उसने देखा वो मैदान जंग में अकेला नफ्स यानी जान रह गया है और नार आग ने उसे घेर रखा है। सो उसने पानी से भरी एक दुल्ल यानी बाल्टी या डोल लेकर महफूज जो है अर्ज जमीन तक अपना जो है सबील रास्ता निकाला। चलती हुई गर्म हवा जो है री कहते हैं हवा में, वो किसी जो है बियर यानी कुएं का मतलाशी था ताकि वो अपनी प्यास बुझा सके। अपनी इस प्यास में उसे एक जो है दार घर दिखाई दिया। वहां एक कमरे में जो है खुमर यानी शराब से भरा एक जो है कल्स यानी बर्तन जो है रखा हुआ था, प्याला। एक घूंट लेने की ख्वाहिश उसके दिल में उभरी, लेकिन जहन्नम के खौफ से उसने अपनी ख्वाहिश पर काबू पाते हुए जो है असा मारकर उस कल्स को तोड़ डाला। कहानी अपनी जगह, इसमें 16 अल्फाज है। ये वो 16 अल्फाज हैं, दे आर द 16 वर्ड्स which has been used in Mus'haf. They don't have any sign of masculine or feminine, but they are considered as feminine. Let me revise them for you. Shamsun mean the sun, Narun mean the fire, Darun mean the house, Saman mean the sky, Arbun war, Berun mean the well, Ardun earth, Nafsun mean the person, Dulu mean the bucket, Rihun wine, Sabil path, Asa mean the stick. So these are 16 words. Shamsun, Narun, Darun, Samaun, Harbun, Berun, Nafsun, Dullu, Rihun, Sabilun. Apparently, they look like a masculine word. They are not masculine. They are feminine because the Arab used them as a feminine, and the Quran has also used them as a feminine word. So whenever they come, we normally try to tell the students, okay, remember this is feminine word. You have to memorize them. There are more names which are always considered as a feminine. Of them, the names of the winds, Rehun, Sarsurun, Hasbun, the tribe's name, just like Qurayshun, Ausun, Khazrun. The name of the hell, Narun, Jahannam, Sakrun. The names of the countries or the cities, just Arum, Bakka to Medina. Bakka is a Makkah old name. The all wines names, just Khamrun, Rahikun. The alphabetics, Alif, Bata, they all are feminine. The human parts which are in pairs, just like Yadun, the hands, Rijlun, the legs or the thighs, Uzun, the ears. So these are the few examples. I'm sorry, I could not show you the English. I don't know where the slides are up, down, so though I converted them already in English, but at the moment I forgot to add that. So this is the short tables of 3 verbs and 3 nouns, and now you are clearly knowing each word has a series of words. Madi, Mudare, Amad, same. File, maful fail. Now you will not forget that file, maful fail are not the single or they are not the six. They have a large families. So yesterday also we tried that all the four mean the babs. Fataha, Yaftahu, Ifta, Fatun, Maftun, Fatahun, Nasara, Yansuru, Unsur, Nasir, Unsur, Nasr. Daraba, Yadribu, Idrib, Darib, Badrub, Darab, Samia, Yasmo, Isma, Sami, Masmu, Sama. So you can make any short table from any verb. Take any verb and you can. But in the QC1, of course, we practice only 11. So you can say فعل يفعل افعل فاعل مفعول فعل فتح يفتح افتح فات مفتون فتح جعل يجعل جاعل مجنون نصر ينصر عنصر ناصر منصور نصر خلق يخلق اخلق خالق مخلوق خلق أبدا يعبد عبد عبد معبود عبد ذكر يذكر اذكر ذاكر مذكور ذكر سمع يسمع اسمع سامع سمع علم يعلم علم عالم معلوم علم عمل يعمل علما عامل معمول عمل ضرب يضرب يضرب ضارب يضرب. Only 1 minute. It takes 1 minute hard. You can revise them. You can make conjugate the 6 tables for each of them. In the same way, if I say, okay, make 6 keys from Shakara, you say Shakara, Yashkuru, Ushkur, Shakir, Mashkur, and Shukr. So, the Madi practice, I told you, normally the verbs when comes, it may have an extra pronoun. Just like, Hal Nasarta Zaid, or Hal Nasarta Zaid. Nasarta mean he helped. Zaidan mean the Zaid, he helped the Zaid. So instead of Zaid, if I use who, or the answer is Nam Nasartu Zaid, yes, I helped the Zaid. Hal Nasartum Zaid, have you all helped the Zaid? You will say Nam Nahnu, or we Nam Nasarna Zaid. Instead of Zaid, if I use who, mean him, so that it will be Hal Nasartahu. Hal Nasarta, have you helped? Who mean? Him mean Zaid. You will say Nam Nasartu, I have helped who? Who mean? The Zaid. Hal Nasartumu, have you all helped who mean the Zaid? You will say Nam Nasarnahu, yes, we have helped. So I have told you all the complete table with the Nasara, how we can attach or conjugate with who, whom, ka, I, kunna. I told you the Madi as well as the Mudari table just to give this concept because in each line of the Masraf you find there is verb attached with some pronoun. That pronoun may be who, whom, ha, kum, ka, ki, ta, ti, tum, na, etc. Hunna, or nun. Anything which is a pronoun can come attached. Here is another example. Hal nasarat, nasartani. Have you helped me? When the ya mutakallim comes, before it a noon is placed, that is called noon wiqaya. So noon wiqaya means to make a gap, make or solve the problem. So we can say, Nam nasartuka. Yes, I help you. Ya will change into ka. In the same way, we can have the plural. So, Alhamdulillah, here I have completed your all the concepts which are important for you. In these 6 days, I have tried to tell you all the related points from lesson 1 to 20 in different words and the shapes. And I have tried you to convey how do the revision with diplomatic and the technique. not to express yourself, not to add anything in the slides. Just speak and give them maximum time for practice. Yes, for the interest or for the checking of understanding, you may have a few cross questions from the same table or from the same slide which you are teaching. That is important. But when you will become teacher, of course, you can have your own way, you can have your own style, you have your own knowledge. But at the level of teaching, please don't express your knowledge. Okay, congratulations, you have completed this training course. Alhamdulillah, I see you people are quite mature and intelligent, and you understand, and you all have acquired the skills. Already having the skills, you have taught on them for the revision perspective. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, memorize the Quran. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. If you people have any questions, your questions are welcome before we start the